Happy New Year and welcome to my Empties video. Starting with books, I just had one book this month. It was an audiobook, which was Life Form by Jenny Slate. Her other book, Little Weirds, is my absolute favorite book. I love how she writes. That one's about her divorce. This one's about her pregnancy and having a kid. And I thought it was beautiful and I loved listening to it in her voice. I have a ton of movies this month and it's already honestly late in the day and I'm just gonna speed through them as fast as I can. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, my review is a lot of sex in this movie, although kind of technically not really, but a lot of sex in this movie, and Gary Oldman is the best part. He nails it. I thought The Child was a great addition here. More whimsy in this movie. I think I liked it better than the first one. I cannot rave about this enough, okay? This earns every second of your attention. Watch it. I have to recommend. Communism was just a red herring. This was great, okay? Men got something right. But I don't know if I want to watch the later ones because you don't have the freaking Godfather in them. The Godfather's the best part. Classic. Weird, but a classic. This one was fun. I'm not sure if I like the man. They don't try to make him like a good guy, really. And I think it's funny that he kind of goes through this arc of being like kind of uptight to being like more free-spirited, but still he does something kind of evil as his job. So that was amusing to me, but I liked it. Julia Roberts. There were a couple really good jokes in this, but otherwise, it was basically a Tim Allen movie, so. Although, what's that one with the superheroes? That one's really good. We love this movie. Family loves this movie. It is corny, and it is corny, but it's more creative than your typical Hallmark movie, and you know, we support Vic Michaelis. Many people could benefit from giving this a watch, okay? Listen up. Another total classic, man. Fun for the whole family. Love those sweet, silly guys. Love those silly ladies. Love that nosy housekeeper. What did I tell you, man? Watch this one again. Same month. There is something very amusing about this movie, but I feel like it lost momentum at the end, and also there are many ways that it does not hold up, but it's kind of, I feel like, I don't know, it's representative of a certain style of comedy. I think it earns its place in the halls of comedic movies, but it's not gonna be for everyone, and there are parts of it that do make me mad. That's all the movies. There's 2 TV shows. First one is The Chair Company. This one was excellent. I'm dying to watch the next season. It's Tim Robinson's humor, but it's got, you know, plot and suspense and everything, and it didn't feel, I don't know, it kept its entertainment value. I don't know, you know, what I mean by that, but, you know. I finished Malcolm in the Middle this month as well. This show was excellent. This is honestly a Hall of Fame sitcom, in my opinion. The humor is so good, the characters are so good, and they're rebooting it. I'm a little bit scared, but I am gonna watch. We're finishing out 2025 with a big Goops haul as well. Very proud. I don't know why I'm assigning value to that, but I am. I finished this chapstick my sister got me, put in my stocking last year for Christmas. And it was really nice. It had a nice, basil, that's what the flavor was. Anyway, it had a nice, like, interesting flavor, and it worked well. Finish this face wash. Here's the deal with this face wash, okay? It's like a stick type thing, you know, you wind it up, but it lost its firmness. It got soft, and so then the stick wouldn't push it up. So by the end, I had to, like, you know, I was scooping it out with my fingers. I had to, like, leave it upside down and let the rest of it kind of sink out and then use it. So, but other than that, it worked well. I finished a pack of razors. You know the drill. Another one, I mean, I'm always talking about this conditioner because I use a lot of it because I have a lot in here. And maybe I'll cut it at some point, but I don't know. This is what I use. I like it. It works for me. I'm thinking about experimenting with some less expensive conditioners, but other ones I've tried, I just don't like as much. I finished this floss. So the situation with this, if you guys remember, I had 2 travel size flosses and I was traveling for a while and I brought them, but I finished both of them. So I had to buy a full size floss on the road. And I just finished that one. It's so interesting. People love those kinds of stories. And then I finished 2 lotions. This one from CVS, which here's the situation. I bought it because I was hoping with its consistency, like it's not too thick, that I could use it as a face and body lotion, but it made my face break out and it also made like my kind of back area break out. So I just used it on my legs, but I won't buy it again because I feel like my body didn't love it. And then I also finished this cocoa butter lotion, which was very moisturizing and surprisingly made my face break out less than this one when I used it on my face, even though it's very, very oily. But I didn't prefer to use it on my face, and I honestly probably won't buy it again also because it is so oily and like your legs stay kind of wet for longer. But it's very moisturizing and it didn't give my skin any issues. So those are all my Goops reviews. I have like a huge craft haul this month, mainly because of Christmas, but I'm going to start with, I did some mending of my things. So first thing is this bag. Sorry about it, it's making noise, but ASMR, okay. I honestly can't find it now, but basically it broke, one of the areas where it attaches here broke. Oh, this is what it was. One of this little things broke, so the strap had come off. So I just sewed that back down. And then I did that was hand sewing. I did some sewing machine things. I had this like, you know, little backpack that had come up open on one side. So I sewed that. And this, I got this backpack ages ago. And then it came open along the top here. So, and it was really fraying, so I had to like trim the fray and sew that up, but it's good as new now. And then lastly, this sweater that one of the, I think it was this shoulder was coming open, so I sewed that. So those are my mendings. And then my Christmas crafts, I did not make these all this month, but I didn't want to put them in previous videos, so because I didn't want people who were getting them as gifts to see. So first of all, I made 3 bolo ties. This one's for me, so I have it in person, and I have a little lettuce leaf here, and it can kind of, you know, can go on. You get the idea. And then you pull it up. And then I made 2 for other people. For Tess, I made one with a little, I have a picture here. It was a pin with a little angel on it. And it has more of like a silvery goldy, you know, cord. And then for Kaz, I made one with a little beetle pendant you can see here. And then I learned hats. Oh, I already told you last month, because I know everybody watches all my videos. I learned hats last month, so I did 2 hats for Allie and Tess. Allie's my sister, Tess is her partner, and my good friend and family member. And so I did 2 kind of matchy hats for them here. I'd made this hat and sock set for myself in the past. I made basically a matching one for my mom because I had only used about half the yarn. So these are the socks and this is the hat I made for my mama. For my partner Dagan, I made 2 crafts. The first one is this knit lizard. I have this awesome book of knitting patterns for animals. Last year I made a cat for my cousin Kaz. And this year I made this little lizard guy. And he's got pipe cleaner in his tail and arms and legs, so you can kind of pose him. Sweet. And then I also made for Dagan this magnet. There's this landmark in Boston that's kind of very small and sort of insignificant that amuses us a lot called the Boston Stone. And there's a gift shop called the Boston Stone Gift Shop, but it doesn't have any Boston Stone merch in it. So I wanted to make this magnet of the Boston Stone. There you go. And then lastly, but certainly not least in terms of effort, I made for me and my family these custom headbands games. I love the game Headbands, where you have a little card and you put it in your little headband and then you try to guess what it is and you ask yes or no questions. I love that game. So I made different versions themed after each of us. So this is mine. Here's the box and it has the little logo, Sienna Headbands. And then inside the box, there's a headband. Put on now. Bam. There you go. I made out of cardboard and I wrapped it in paper. And then there's a pack of cards that has things that relate to us. So this is a podcast I like a lot, Exploration Live, Dagan, Glee, Billy Joel, you know, stuff I like. And I did, you know, things like that but for the other people, you know, themed after them. in each of their boxes. So that honestly took me a lot of time, and it was one of those projects, you know, with knitting, you just follow the instructions or whatever. It was one of those projects where I had to kind of be figuring it out as I went. So it was a fun challenge. Enjoyed it a lot. And then very, very lastly for this video, which I'm sure is very long, in terms of crafts, is that I'm very excited to announce. I had mentioned a few months ago, I think in like, I don't know, March or whatever, that I had started working on a comic book adaptation of some scripts that me and a friend had written a while ago. And the first episode is done. I have to still upload it, which I'm planning to do later today. So probably if you're watching this, it's live on globalcomics.com. I might link it in or comment the link on this video or whatever. And you know, it's finally done, so I get to upload it and I'm very excited, and I made an Instagram for it. Here's the handle for that. And so if you're interested, go check it out on globalcomics.com or follow me on Instagram at babybromacomic, and I think the link will be in the description of, or in the bio of my Instagram as well. So thank you so much for watching my video. Happy New Year, and thanks for sticking it out till the end if you did. And yes, comment below your favorite empty that you emptied in 2025.